Loyalty. It's something that, unlike in most relationships today, Toyota enjoys by the bucket load. See, when it comes to cars like the Innova, Fortuner, or even the Camry, many existing owners have owned previous generations of these cars already. And that's how most of India has experienced Toyota. But my experience started a bit earlier than that. Before TKM, TK experienced Toyota's legacy through one legend above all else. Growing up in the Middle East, playing football with my Omani friends in the 45-degree heat, we'd often find a football getting stuck underneath a car. And while that car would be the occasional Nissan Altima, Kia Rio, or Subaru Legacy, almost every third time, that car would be the king of the desert monarchies, the Toyota Land Cruiser. The Land Cruiser story, much like many iconic SUVs, began with the need for functionality on the battlefield. In fact, most would be shocked to know that the very origin of this car, before it was even called Land Cruiser, goes back to a relationship with Chevrolet and Jeep, two brands that aren't exactly renowned for their reliability. In fact, in the 1960s, Americans would have called a car with this origin fragile, not dependable. Japan ka maal. Today, Toyota has become a byword for reliability. But in India, the Land Cruiser is a byword for power. And that has nothing to do with its engine. See, the LC300 is massive. It makes everything from a Mercedes GLS to a BMW X7 look small.
Hey bro, you still make the LC look small.
Especially in this Mantri Ji white, a JCB operator might think this is a slab of marble on a mining site. And while life isn't all black and white, those are your only two color options. Open up the brochure and the car is tough to tell apart from the buildings in the background. And these wheels, 15 inches. They're not. They're 20-inch rims, but the car makes them look like they're 15s. The dimensions speak for themselves. It's nearly 5 meters long and over 6 feet tall. Of tu kar kya lega be? And that's exactly what it has in common with cars like the Fortuner, Bolero or Scorpio Classic. These cars are in equal parts about what they do and who they represent in India. If you're a local community or party worker, you buy a Swift. You work your way up the ranks to a Bolero, then a Scorpio Classic, and then to a Fortuner before getting to convoy car status after picking up one of these. Because when a Land Rover drives up, the owner could be somebody who could book every room in a 5-star hotel for a full week without breaking a sweat. When a Land Cruiser pulls up, that person probably owns the land on which the hotel was built. Luxury car owners perhaps have many contacts. The Land Cruiser owner is the contact. Ha, Sangha? But still, what do you get for over rupees 2.5 crore on road? A 3.3-litre diesel 6-cylinder with an airbox the size of most 3-cylinder engines, 308 horsepower and 700 Newton meters of torque. Relatively lazy tune for that much engine, but boy does it put the torque down. The car hits 100 kilometers per hour even if you just stare at the accelerator hard enough. But what you love most though is just how much car is in front of you. It's like the bonnet needs its own fast tag. But you won't want to play tag too fast in this though. because it pummels through bad roads like they're absolutely nothing. But it still does the ladder frame lambada. It just feels so old school, even where it shouldn't. Like this giant touchscreen. Wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, sure. But this much real estate and the display just lacks richness. There is a sunroof, but it's not panoramic. Big windows, but no sun blinds. Big, comfortable and supportive seats up front. Giant cool box too. But at the back, well, let's just say that if you see someone sitting in the front passenger seat of a Land Cruiser, it's probably not because they're super humble or down to earth. That genuinely is the better seat to be in. There's ventilation and heating up front and in the rear. 2 zones of climate control at the rear as well. Rear AC vents over here and up top. Charging ports, HDMI, headphone jacks and rear entertainment screens for them. And this absolutely gigantic boot, but no 7-seater option for India. It still gets the 10 airbags though, so your luggage may be safer than some actual road users. Also, what's with this basic horn, Toyota? But this, physical buttons. So many physical buttons. Thank you, Toyota. The Land Cruiser is quite an unusual experience. It's not the richest experience you can get at this price, but its customer set is the kind for whom money is no bar. It seems ridiculous to spend this kind of money for a cabin space, features and quality package that's this short of setting any benchmarks. And yet, the dependability, capability and monumentally cheaper service costs of this make it seem mental to get anything else. Seriously, if you've owned any other luxury car, if you drive one of these in for a service, you're going to go back to your advisor and ask him, did you actually get anything done? But while there have been and will be better SUVs, there's little anyone can do to deter the belief that a Land Cruiser is a Land Cruiser. After all, in India, this car is the ultimate symbol of power and influence. But no matter how much money or how many contacts you may have, Toyota still says, yeah, we'll take your money and give you one. In about 2 years. And while for time eternal, anyone dropping rupees 50 lakh on a car has said to anything else, yaar itne mein to Fortuner mil jati. I wonder how many people are going to take a look at this and go, yaar itne mein to Defender mil jati.